They call him the Yul Brynner of the wrestling profession. Here's Manny Weiss to introduce the contestants.
One full 20-minute time limit from the island of Malta, weighing 260, Mike Valentino. His opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing 251, Hardboiled Haggerty.
Haggerty is already established as the villain. It's funny how quickly the crowd decides who's going to be the favorite or the hero and who's going to be the villain. But Haggerty has been here before, and I guess most of the fans remember him, although this is his first appearance this season. Mike was a Valentino, as a football star who chose a mat career instead of gridiron glory. He's a big 260-pounder, has been campaigning in Canada. And Haggerty had quite a college football career. He attended Texas Christian, played football there, and also at Denver University. Then he went on to play pro football with Detroit and Green Bay, and had a chance to play with the Chicago Bears in 1952, and he turned that down to make his career in wrestling. Now let's see what Haggerty is able to do here against Mike Valentino. A couple of well-built specimens, these two. Both newcomers to this arena. Starting out with the traditional wrestler's hold. Now Haggerty goes into a wrist lock and takes down Valentino, but not for long. Here's a hip roll by Valentino. Haggerty with a head scissor, and both men back on their feet. Haggerty's mad already. Hardboiled Haggerty. Valentino moves pretty well for a fellow his size. Haggerty was telling us earlier in the dressing room that he's gathering some data for a book which he's going to publish. And he says the title is going to be Behavior of Female Fans at Wrestling Matches. And perhaps we should bring in the incident last week when a female fan grabbed Billy Lyons and helped prevent him from getting back into the ring in time. Of course, it wasn't she who was holding him completely, because all the Marty Moscato's private police force came around, and in the confusion, Billy was never able to get back in the ring. Bounce to the ounce with Hardboiled, and he weighs lots of ounces. Now Haggerty is showing his true colors. He came up with that boot to the stomach. See pretty well there, perhaps, in that shot. What he's doing, he's laying that fist in there. He's got the elbow smash that the Gallagher brothers made famous around here. Mike right out of the ring, and oh, he might have hurt his leg that time. It bent up under him as he hit on the floor here right in front of us. He's getting up on it and limping badly. That leg buckled under him as he came off the ring. He's game though. He's going back for more, and I think it's time for me to get out of the way. Mike hung on that time, though. We thought he might come sprawling right back on our position here. Down he goes again, but he stayed on the ring apron. Haggerty right back to the attack. Referee Lou Scosa trying to keep him away. Valentino still outside the ring. Haggerty brings him back in now by the hair. He has a hammerlock on him, and it opens up the stomach, and Hardboiled throws one in. Gave him the knee that time as he came off the rope. Gee, Haggerty wrestled pretty cleanly there for about 3 minutes, and then he cut loose with the rough stuff. Valentino made like Rudolph that time. Now he's going to throw Haggerty out on the floor. Haggerty's hanging on. He'd be better off letting go of that top rope, and he did that time. Right behind us he goes. Boy, this is a dangerous spot tonight. Haggerty says that Valentino's crazy. Haggerty's complaining to the police here on this side that Valentino's crazy. All right, both men back on their feet now for the moment. This is called Swappo. One for you and one for me. Oh, that Haggerty won't sit down on the way back home. If he does, it'll be a painful trip. Haggerty had a good grounding in wrestling. He wrestled about 10 years as an amateur. Wrestled somewhat in college. Haggerty weighs about 245. So does Mike Valentino. They're built a little differently, but when they get on the scales, it adds up to the same. Haggerty is hanging onto that wrist lock. Valentino for a moment with a headlock, but it didn't last too long. He tries it again. Haggerty is able to slip out of those. There's a suspicion he puts Vaseline on his head. But this time it's worn off because Valentino has a pretty good hold for the moment. Valentino pouring on the pressure here. Right back into it. Haggerty made the mistake of rubbing his ears, and while he did it, Valentino got the same hold again. That looks like a giant ostrich egg coming out through there. Oddly enough, a side chancery such as this, or a headlock, takes something out of the fellow who's putting it on, too, because he has to maintain pressure. And it kind of takes something out of your arm. In the case of Haggerty, apparently it took more out of Valentino's arm than it did out of Haggerty's head. Haggerty better let go of that hair. He's taking a pretty good beating underneath. Valentino gave him that little cha-cha step. That little cha-cha we spoke about, both feet sliding down the side of the face, gives you a nice close shave, but you don't care for the barber too much after you get it. Here's a good test of strength here. Haggerty has the hold, but Valentino trying to break it by just raising his arm forward, and I'm putting pressure on Haggerty. Broke it, too. Haggerty turns those little blue eyes of his toward Luscosa and says he didn't pull hair. We know different, though. This Valentino showing some power again. He right back into it. He broke the hold. Look at Haggerty. Looks right up at Luscosa and says, once again, I didn't do it. That elbow, you can't call it a smash because an elbow smash is more actually a forearm shot to the chin, but these fellas are all using the point of their elbows these days. Good body slam by Valentino, trying for a pin, but I think Haggerty's got too much left for him, and he does. He gets out of that one. You can't soften a man up who is as tough as Haggerty with one body slam. Unless you turn it into a pile driver and land him on his head. And sometimes that's harder on the ring floor than it is on the man receiving it. The forearm smash, except that if Haggerty is getting his fist in there first, then it is not, of course. He makes it look like a forearm smash, which is legal. And this one is equally illegal, I believe. It looks to me as though Valentino's punching. Haggerty's still got some bounce. Watch out here. Couple of burly characters coming together. Haggerty gave him that foot once again in the stomach. There's something new. Haggerty with the leg up on the lower rope. Haggerty, oh boy, you could break a leg pretty quick that way. Haggerty concentrating on that left leg. He's going to do the same thing. He's putting his full weight on it. And boy, that can hurt. Trying for the press here now. He may be able to get it here. There's two. Yes, sir. Haggerty got it. Valentino had no strength whatsoever left in that leg after that treatment. The happy smile of victory on the Warrior's face. Like Valentino. Valentino still unable to get full... Haggerty wants somebody to raise his hand. Manny Weiss. Here is Manny. Here's Valentino, got in a lick there behind. Here he goes to work on that same bad leg. That can't be good for you.